Sharper.
I see.
Sharper.
Why, Gulati, you want to do the one thing that you're really good at? You proclaim that you do things which are good, but it's actually not like that. You're like England, talk the talk but never walk the walk. What is it, the one thing that you want to do?
See, I don't really have to, prove myself after all these years of hard work and the talent.
All these years of hardly working.
You can say that. Still, despite working hardly, I still worked more and better and effective than you.
Wow, is it?
This is a very bit.
I
think we can even have a poll on this.
I want to have an open challenge here now. It's kind of a wrestling challenge that we have in WWE. Na?
Please don't issue wrestling challenges.
Huh?
No wrestling challenge. Already we have been traumatized by...
It's not going to be like you and me one-on-one in a Hell in a Cell match. That's not happening for sure. But
Iron Man match, is it? 60 minutes false count anywhere.
No. You're not going to last that long.
Oh, is it? You don't know what 60 minutes is. You don't know what 60 is. You know that Ric Flair line, right? Yes.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay.
So, enough of the woos. We're not having a woo off here.
In the last couple of occasions, Siddharth Vishwanathan has defeated me comprehensively in the quizzes that we usually play or have been playing in the last 9 years.
Yawn.
Or so. And I'll be very gracious in my defeat. I'll accept it wholeheartedly.
Don't go by Gulati's explanation. He's already having a backache excuse and he's not participating in any of the
No, that's definitely not an excuse. That's like,
But backache has nothing to do with the quiz now.
Yeah. Because, see, I was...
Back and mind are connected. No, that's
like I said that I haven't really been able to concentrate or I didn't really concentrate well in the two quizzes that we played in the last couple of days or so. But then mistakes happen.
Concentration?
Yeah, but then mistakes happen.
Acha. It's like constituency.
You're allowed to win twice so that there is some competition. Just like
so that the next time you beat him, it looks like that you have done something.
No. Just like as casuals, when we casual fans, we used to say, that England series is going on in late 90s or early 2000s. That we used to say, acha India lost this match. Acha wo decider ho jayega na. So that competition has to go on.
Yeah. So you like comeback, rising from the ashes.
I'm always on the top. Actually,
as they say,
but twice, you lost deliberately.
No.
As they say, those people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones
on others.
Gulati makes this mistake over and over and over again, and I can already foresee his Vinash in the coming quiz, whatever will happen. So, I hope you're prepared, and next time you can't come up with the propaganda.
If you lose this time, you have to get done with your beard. Okay. We can have this challenge.
Okay, supposing if the challenge is out here, if Gulati loses, then he has to be clean shaven totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can have a clip of this also.
Yeah. If I lose,
timer.
If I lose, I will not have non-vegetarian food for 1 month.
Chalo.
Oh
I hope we have written the timer.
No, man, no.
We'll have to take
Shashwat, no. You have to decide the shart. He cannot decide his own.
Of course I can.
No. What do you want?
See, you were the neutral party here. You decided that I would have to get rid of the very sexy beard.
You decided and you just imposed the decision.
No, you tell me what should he do?
Look, I'm already clean shaven.
No, you are the neutral party. You decide. You decided for me.
I feel that is a fair enough deal.
No, that's a weak argument. No, that's a weak point.
Yeah.
He will not wear a yellow color in his for 2 years.
2 years? Are you crazy?
Then he's not coming to office for 2 years.
2 years is too long. No, not years.
Let me just reduce the time.
I'm okay with that non-veg.
Yeah, even I am
okay. If not non-veg, then to satisfy Gulati.
But I am the participant here.
He's giving another option.
No.
2 weeks I won't wear yellow.
What will make you happy, Gulati? What is the one thing that
you have to make me an offer that I can't refuse?
You tell me.
I leave.
What is the one thing that you dislike the most about Sidvi?
No, that is the thing. I can leave.
Okay. He has to call you Gulati sir for 1 week continuously. No. What is the one thing that will make you feel happy?
No.
I call him sir. He's anyway Buddha. He's got half of his head.
Every day what he'll do. Okay, let's say if he loses.
Then
the thing will be that every day when he comes for 2 weeks, he'll be like King Kong Shri Gulati.
I'll do salam saab.
Okay, whenever he sees you, he has to do. Yeah, whenever he sees you, he has to do
Salam saab. That.
This is good, yeah.
Top we
Nah,
are
yeah.
no color.
No.
I don't have that much of blue.
Whatever he wants to wear, it's his choice. Let's not get clothes in this.
I'm thinking.
But this is the best. Salam sab he has to do every time he comes.
नहीं.
भाई ने अगले एक हफ्ते तक सबको सलाम ठोकने के लिए सजा
No,
दी है।
not सबको. Only Gulati.
Only गुलाटी, ठीक है। सलाम साहब।
That is very thakao.
I won't be able to handle this. नहीं.
This is very
Then
thakao.
okay, then for 1 week he cannot talk to you.
Right?
I will love it. I will
You
really
also
love it.
You will also love it.
No. I want. I want to talk to him, yaar.
Okay, then
How will I pull his leg?
what is the one thing that you want? You have to decide.
तू बता.
मैंने तो बता दिया yellow one.
No, that is not powerful enough.
That's that's not a very
No.
strong
I
point,
have one
yaar.
suggestion.
Yeah.
I do the least number of videos.
Biryani party.
I have one suggestion. He has to talk only in our team only. No talking.
Okay, yes, this is a good one. This is a good one.
No. That is his source of energy. No.
No. This
No,
is
but
good.
then suppose if other
that is his option.
no, there is a flip side to it. What if they tell me that please do a video for us? And I say
Then
because
say
of
for
your-
1 week
But-
I cannot
Then
talk
you
to you.
don't know if they request you to do a video, na, then you have to transfer that request to Sidji.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Pawan, we are having chai after this.
No.
ठीक है?
I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy.
Okay,
with
now
this.
he is not happy with this.
Why no, Sidvi? There you have to. He's getting rid of his beard. That's a very big thing to do.
That's his personal choice.
No. He'll only do it if he loses. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. No. He
चलो
wouldn't
ठीक
do
है.
it
Okay,
anyway.
I'll go with your option of yellow. That's fine. We'll stick to
Okay.
that. And
For how long? For
irrespective
how
of
long?
anything, we are having chai after this. ठीक है?
For how long?
Oh,
4 weeks you'll not wear yellow.
Okay.
Done.
Yellow in any form.
Huh?
Any
Yellow
form.
in any form?
अरे yellow t-shirt in any form.
Yeah.
Yellow color.
Yellow color. Say
It
no
should
to
not be
yellow.
like that, Atrangi t-shirt, na, yellow, red, blue.
Yeah.
Hey, that also gone.
No,
Hey, that
only
is the
yellow.
exception,
No,
man.
no.
Only yellow. So the final thing that has been decided is that if Gulati sir loses the quiz, he will be getting rid of his whole beard, and if Sidvi sir loses, then he will not wear yellow color for 2 weeks.
For the first time on
4 weeks, sorry, 4 weeks.
for the first
4
time on
weeks is
sports
too much,
today, na,
yeah.
I'm feeling that pressure now.
yeah.
Seriously, I'm really
See,
feeling
you
that.
have, I don't know what you thought and gave into this, but this is a very big thing to lose
Yeah, okay.
out on your, in a way, sort of your pride.
Yeah, exactly. So, shall we get back to the cricket?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that is going on a lot.
The banter has happened.
Lot of cricket is going on.
Yeah, a lot of cricket. Like what all is going on? There is the DPL. Let's start from the local level.
Local level.
Delhi
you have
Premier League.
Delhi Premier
Talk
League.
about it.
UP T20 League.
Central Delhi were given a hammering today
Yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
Eastern
No,
Delhi.
talk about the DPL, na.
No, it's a good initiative. I'm really happy
No,
for Delhi.
not
cricket.
the, all these things.
Then?
What do you make of what has happened so far? And
See-
what do you make about Rishabh Pant, bowling? rolling
No,
his
that
arm
too
over?
was just one ball. He changed.
Still.
I don't think there was anything behind that. But also, I feel that we have seen in the past few years, like last time around, we did not have even one person from the under 19 World Cup team from Delhi. Gradually, you are seeing that there are no such players coming out from Delhi because of what the system is like in Delhi. But what this league does is that at least people who are not getting an opportunity due to other reasons to play for Delhi, they have a platform to showcase their talent and somewhat sort of get to the next stage, because Delhi has been a cricketing powerhouse since a very long time. Throughout the years, it's been Delhi and Bombay who have had this tussle of which is the bigger cricketing power. It's obviously Mumbai.
Of course.
But still,
There's
if there
no
is
competition.
But
Hands down,
yeah,
it is Mumbai. Yeah.
But if there is a second best, then it's Delhi only. So
Wrong.
that is, no, not now, but over the years.
Even now,
it's about
overall.
winning. I'm just talking about the most number of titles.
Karnataka?
In that-
Karnataka
No, Delhi
or
has
Karnataka?
8.
Karnataka.
Karnataka has more titles.
Yes,
than
in
Delhi.
Delhi,
If you look at the way, there is one specific state team also that has performed in the last, say, maybe 7 to 8 years. I think Vidarbha also come very
Yeah,
close.
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
surely one of the top 5.
Yeah,
Vidarbha,
if not
Vidarbha is there, yeah.
any of the top 10.
Saurashtra has done well.
Yeah.
Bengal has
Must have won also.
twice,
Yes,
if
they
I'm
won
not
twice.
mistaken. So,
Bengal too has always been.
but Bengal have not won much. They have come to finals, but not
But
won.
they
It's
have
like
players.
Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
Bengal and Tamil Nadu have been biggest underachievers when it comes to domestic cricket.
But Vidarbha in itself, I feel that it's become such a big powerhouse because of the system in place that they have. See,
you had the backroom staff also. You had Chandrakant Pandit, you had Wasim Jafar, who made them into a formidable unit. They got the Mumbaiya spirit into the Vidarbha team.
And it's also about preparing the child from the beginning. Like I've been there for a year, so I know as soon as they spot the talent, they sort of keep them in the Jamta Stadium, if I'm not wrong. That's what they call it. There they keep the child. They sort of groom him all throughout the years, and then you sort of get those results when you put in that hard work for 5-7 years. Delhi cricket also, it wasn't overnight that it sort of depleted in terms of skill set and that. It took a very long time to sort of players to reach where it is now, but still I feel there is a lot of potential.
I mean, you look at it, see, it needed the influx of people like Mohinder Amarnath, Madan Lal, Bishan Paji was there, Chetan Chauhan, all were from different backgrounds. I mean, they were not exactly from Delhi. They were from the catchment areas of Punjab, Haryana, where they came to Delhi and had a thing, and that's why Delhi's cricket was at its peak in the 70s and the 80s. And 90s also they were giving in a good thing. I mean, look at it. If you have to look at Delhi's homegrown stars, if you have to look at the first true homegrown stars, came in the form of Raman Lamba, came in the form of Virender Sehwag, Gautam Gambhir, Shikhar Dhawan, Ishan Sharma, Virat Kohli. But Virat Kohli didn't play that much, unfortunately, for Delhi. For 2-3 years.
All his age group cricket and everything he's played for Delhi.
I mean, even Rishabh Pant, if you look at it. So that's why.
Rishabh Pant still has played for Rajasthan first and then.
But I think things haven't really been great for the Delhi cricket team for that matter.
Not at all.
I think ever since maybe 2006, I think they have maybe not won an
you reached the 17 final.
Rishabh Pant. And you played with Vidarbha actually.
Rishabh Pant I think was leading.
Yeah, he was the captain at that time. Gambhir was a part of the squad. But I think overall, with all the backroom politics and the things that have gone in the Delhi cricket circuit, it's not really been a good place to be in for the players. Also,
plus one major problem: age fudging.
Yeah, age fudging.
That's again in the whole north, but I don't think it's just the age fudging. It's also other things. I think the Gambhir, when Gautam Gambhir
was last, and
after that, I think things started to come down one by one, and then a lot of players from Delhi played the IPL also. Then they sort of weren't in the scheme of things for Delhi, so they sort of moved out of Delhi. You had Nitish Rana very recently going. Virender Sehwag also later by the end of it, he also switched his place. Amit Mishra also later on started playing somewhere else. So it's been, nobody really wants to play in Delhi.
That's the thing. I mean, see, Delhi at this point in time, they need the association's been propped up somehow, some way, but if you look at the talent pool, I mean, Navdeep Saini had to be Gambhir really fought for Navdeep Saini to be included. But apart from that, if you look at, where is Yash Dhul? Yash Dhul is nowhere at this point. He's, I think, not even, is he in the DPL at this point?
He's the captain
of
Central Delhi today.
Central Delhi? Now we've seen what has happened.
He will obviously be, one of the captaincy candidates for him. That's what...
he was the captain in the Ranji Trophy for the...
Which didn't work out well, unfortunately.
He was sacked.
Delhi Capitals did the thing by having him in the first auction itself. I think it was in 2023, if I'm not wrong.
2020. No,
2022. Yeah. Which is why I think, Delhi is like this poison chalice. I mean, there are a lot of things wrong with Delhi. The air is not good, the water is not good, and the state cricket association is also like a poison chalice at this point in time. So, talent from Delhi really, I think the DPL hopefully preps it up.
But that's again just in white ball cricket.
That's the problem.
Not really sure, how it would really help the players, to be honest. Obviously, it would... it's basically enhancing the chances of most of the players to get some kind of attention, or maybe they're given that platform to flourish so that they can grab some eyeballs if they are to be playing in the Ranji Trophy or maybe IPL, or for that matter the Indian cricket team. But I think with all these T20 leagues coming in, I somehow feel that, and obviously this has been discussed multiple times also, I think that time may not be far when most of the players from India would want to become T20 mercenaries.
That's very true. I feel that's the only case that everyone wants to do now. Now suddenly there are so many players who are playing in this DPL also are not regulars in the red ball format for Delhi either. All of these players have a reputation because of all the local tournaments.
True.
That is something to be seen.
I'm surrounded by two Delhiites here.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw cricket being played in the month of August in Delhi? Have you ever encountered
It's just the DDCA league that happens. Not that.
Maybe
That's
a
also
couple
not
of
an
international matches.
not even
maybe
in
that
August.
would have held at that time.
Was it ever held? International games in August?
maybe in the
in
last-
Delhi.
Yeah, I think once there was this India-New Zealand T20I series way back, 2018. When Ashish Nehra played his last T20.
That was August.
I think so. It was first
That
or
was
second.
November,
August.
1st November.
Of course.
sure?
Yeah.
I covered that match actually.
Okay.
Vishay and I, so
Oh, yeah.
he specifically came to stadium for me basically to do the
live.
Facebook live there. But then I was the one who was the assigned media person for that.
Oh
And
man,
I
don't
entered
tell
the
me. I
stadium.
mean, I got a first taste of Delhi's police in that particular
Yeah,
game.
we did like it was one of the best lives that I have been a part of. And
You have to
credit
be
him
happy
for
because
it.
I was in pain. I got one whack from the Delhi police.
I didn't ask him to come. He came by his own choice. But then I literally thanked him.
You were begging me to come.
No, I never begged him to come.
Of
Why would I
course.
do that?
Of course you
What
did.
happened by the end? Did you guys were you guys able
No,
to go
he
live?
he sneaked in through the press box and he got in. I was left with a very bad bag because one whack from a Delhi police havaldar because I was right there. And this is what happened. That 2017 game, there was a lot of anticipation because it was Ashish Nehra's final match. As
See,
he said.
there were basically, two more persons of my name who were a part of that match. I covered that match with the other Siddharth, if you know.
Siddharth Sharma.
And he assisted me from the outside.
Yeah. So what happened was, I think somewhere in Gulati we are trying to get network. So as you know, when you come to the stadiums in India,
jammers.
network is a huge issue. So we were luckily in a particular place where there was network. But I think I had come onto the road and traffic was kind of a bit of an issue. So I got a solid whack from a police officer. And he shouted,
so happy.
he shouted some cuss expletives in Haryanvi, which I absolutely didn't understand. So, okay, I was wondering whether he politely told me to go off the road or what
No, it
was
wasn't polite for sure.
I know, so that's why I ended
But
up.
I had a great experience. Later I also got a chance to attend the Ashish Nehra's press conference.
Press boxes, the press conference is just one floor below the
Yeah,
media
just one
box.
floor below. Just a couple of floors
No,
below.
it's
in
on the
fact.
first floor
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong, and the press box is on the
See,
second.
normally it's held in the ground floor. Sometimes the first floor is not.
No, but now they've gotten this gym on the ground floor.
Yeah, so yes, they were building that gym anyways because I had done Virat Kohli's press conference after India lost that series against Australia.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happened at the ground floor at that time. So that's
Okay.
the thing.
So after that, I think the Ashish Nehra, he attended to the media persons about 20-25 odd minutes, and when he was like leaving, so I just caught hold of him. I told him that like it's your last international match and it's my first match as a media person from the stadium. So we had a photo. Like it was a good
Was
moment.
that your
at
first? I
time.
thought the Ranji final was your
First
first.
international. Ranji
First
final was in December, na? This
December.
match in November.
No, but that was December 20. No, you're not there in 2016. You're there in 2017.
So you covered the Ranji final also.
Yes, he covered.
Which one?
The Vidarbha did
Delhi Vidarbha, where Rajneesh Gurbani took a hat trick.
Yeah, no, hat-trick or he took 7 wickets.
He
if
took
I'm not-
7 also, and I think he took a hat trick also. if I'm
Akshay
not
Vakre
mistaken.
scored 100.
Akshay Vakre.
Yeah.
Yes,
Akshay Vakre still plays if I'm not. Yeah, he still plays over
Yes,
there.
he still plays over there at this point. And then there is, forget DPL, from the north, let us move to the south. There's Buchi Babu happening. Buchi Babu making a comeback after 2 years.
And there's a certain someone who might, make a comeback into the Indian team.
IPK.
It will all depend on them.
YK in IPK, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
No,
Because
but will you guys want him to replace Dhruv Jurel now?
see, it is only a question of who he and the person we are talking about is Ishan Kishan at this point. Ishan Pranav Kumar Pandey Kishan, that is his full name. If you
Oh man.
yeah, IPK.
Salute to you. I didn't know about that.
Ishan Pranav Kumar Pandey Kishan. That
No,
is his
I
full name.
understood IYK and all, but
IYK.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But IPK,
Yeah, that I
PK.
know. Oh, it's
yeah. So, see, we are only looking at who's going to be the backup to Rishabh Pant. We know that Pant is a sure shot starter for the Bangladesh test matches. And see, Jurel did himself no harm in the England series.
Yeah.
True.
He won you one game.
He won you the
by
Ranchi
himself.
game.
And he was brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, if you push in an Ishan Kishan, I think you are already making a lot of hasty decisions.
Yeah,
Because
it will be very wrong, very wrong.
yeah, because see, Ishan opted out of 1 year of first class cricket because of the mental health issues that he had. And secondly, by that time, Dhruv Jurel capitalized. Jitesh didn't capitalize, Sanju didn't get a chance. Jitesh only got a chance in
No,
white ball.
if we just stick to red ball.
Red ball only Dhruv Jurel capitalized on it.
Yes.
If there was before Jurel, who was
KS Bharat.
KS Bharat. Bharat didn't capitalize.
Yeah, he did.
With Bharat, there was Ishan Kishan.
Yeah, so now I think Ishan is already way down the pecking order, but I don't know. See, people who have played in the past, and Jurel is, I think, is he playing Buchi Babu? Because if he's not,
No.
then
No, he's still in UP. He is in
UP.
the UP league.
He'll be a part of the Dulip
He's
Trophy.
playing
He'll be
in the
part of
Gore
Dulip.
City Stadium right now.
yeah, that's also there. UP
Interview very
T20 League,
soon.
and Rinku Singh's also, I think, playing in that series, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
UP
yeah,
T20 League.
He too will definitely is not even there in the.
That's a problem
Dulip
because
Trophy.
looking at what Ishan Kishan is doing and looking at Dhruv Jurel's priorities, he's directly playing only Dulip. Dhruv.
Yeah.
And Ishan is playing both Buchi Babu and Dulip.
Dulip.
No, but Sidvi sir, I don't think that should be an issue. See, he went by his own choice. If nobody would have cemented their place, okay, Dhruv Jurel hasn't cemented his place. If nobody would have capitalized on that opportunity, it would have been absolutely fair to get back Ishan Kishan as soon as his suspension or whatever.
But again,
it was.
we are looking at backup.
Yes.
No,
It's
no,
not
to,
a sure
to
shot
Rishabh
starter.
Pant, na?
Yeah.
No, then still it should be Dhruv Jurel, na, because Ishan Kishan knew what he was doing. If he thought that he's going to mental break and his and whatever his this whatever it was for him, whatever you may call it, that is going to end for him, and then he'll just straight away walk into the side. That should have never been the case.
Let's just stick to the fact that India are set to play 10 test matches in the next 4 months or so.
Yeah.
Okay, and for that you would need, as I'm not saying that you would need 4, 5 or 6 options, but you would definitely need 2 or 3 or maybe 2 options for Rishabh Pant for that matter, assuming Rishabh Pant starts against Bangladesh.
So you're saying that you'll have to take more than 15 players.
For Australia, you are definitely going to go with 17 or 18 players.
Then 3
It is a long
wicketkeepers.
tour. Yeah, why not? See, in case of Ishan Kishan, you can play him as a specialist batter also. That's not a problem at all. And Dhruv Jurel, obviously, you would only want him in the 11. Assuming Pant is maybe not fit, then only Dhruv Jurel might start for India as a keeper batter. But then with Ishan Kishan also, you have a specialist batter. And looking at the conditions that we usually encounter in Australia, I think he would really like those conditions. Someone pretty much close to Jaiswal also, who like that ball coming onto the bat. So having Ishan Kishan as a specialist batter also is not a bad option.
No, then who would you drop as a specialist batter?
I'm not saying that I'm going to have Ishan Kishan in the playing 11.
No.
Have him in the
I'm just
squad.
talking about in the squad. See, because 17, 18 players means that, see, 15 straight away, in those 15 you'll have 3 pacers.
Yeah.
Apart from that, 2 more pacers you'll take at least
True,
5
true.
This is already 17. So even if you take 17 or 18 players, I don't see 3 wicket keepers going. I still feel only 2 wicket keepers.
2 wicket keepers, I would agree.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I think immediately if you slot back Ishan, based on whatever is happening in Buchi Babu, and remember,
Or even for that matter, Dulip.
Dulip, I think it's a hasty move.
See,
if you do
the
it.
point is, the first test between India and Bangladesh is on September 19th.
in Chennai.
So I don't see the squad being named before 10th of September. See, the first round of Dulip Trophy matches
So
are
September
from
5.
5th to 9th.
Yeah.
5th to 8th. I think it's a 4-day.
Yeah,
it's a
4-day. Okay. So if Ishan Kishan does well in Buchi Babu and in the first round of Dulip Trophy, then I'm sure that he is going to get a place. There's no reason why then he should be left out.
No, but then what round did Dhruv Jurel?
Exactly.
Dhruv Jurel is also going to be a part of it, but then you would
For
want
Bangladesh.
the point.
Squad.
See, what I'm basically trying to say is that you already have 2 wicketkeeper options in Rishabh Pant and Dhruv Jurel.
Then
Okay?
why do you need a third? That is what I'm trying to ask.
You would only need a third for the Border-Gavaskar trophy, but there is no harm in keeping Ishan Kishan for the test matches against Bangladesh and New Zealand because he can play as a specialist batter too.
I understand that you're saying he definitely. I also agree that he can play as a specialist batter. But what I'm saying is that already in the middle order there are so many options. You have Virat Kohli, Shubman Gill has already come into the middle order. Shreyas
Shubman Gill
Iyer,
bats at number 3.
but still the middle order. Na, I'm saying
It's a top number 3.
number 3.
Order. What are you
You'll
saying?
still. I'm saying 3, 4, 5, 6. 4,
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Okay. I'm counting even 3 na.
No. 3 will 1, 2, 3 stop.
6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. You have for 4, 5, 6. You have KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh Pant.
Where is Virat Kohli?
Even Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh Pant, Akshar Patel. Okay, then he'll come. Akshar Patel would definitely be there. You already have 4 names for those 3 slots, and then you're saying you'll even add a Ishan Kishan into that. And Rajat Patidar, what wrong has he done? He was also
I
there
think
in
he
this game
didn't
of
do
the...
anything right in the series against England.
No, but if he scores in this in the
Even
Dugout
then,
trophy,
even then, he doesn't.
Even then, he'll
Sidvi
not
sir,
get a
but
look in.
what Ishan Kishan went on his own terms,
But
then
I
he
am
cannot
saying-
come back on his own terms,
No, but I am saying that Ishan doesn't make it even if he does well in Duleep.
Yeah, same.
I am
No,
saying that
okay,
because already if you look at it, with Pant's arrival, that door has been shut.
But if you know, only way he comes in is that Dhruv Jurel has
Has
a
an
terrible,
injury or an injury.
terrible form, and Ishan goes on to score to 100 and 150.
Or an
sort of.
injury.
Or an injury, of course.
Okay.
And anyway, if Dhruv doesn't do well, the dark horse is Sanju Samson. You are behind Sanju Samson also.
No, I don't think he's behind Sanju Samson in.
See, even
Test
Sanju will do well in the Duleep. And already he's been there in the India white ball setup for a long
I think
time.
let's just go by the places. Let me just begin with that. So you have Jaiswal and Rohit Sharma opening. That's I think there is no problem there. You have Shubman Gill at 3,
Virat at
at 4. Someone who you forgot actually. Take it.
No, I didn't forget.
You forgot.
It's a toss-up for 5.
Then you have KL Rahul at 5.
Or Shreyas.
KL, especially for Australia. If you are looking at
Hello,
the
that's a
BGT,
slash. That's not what the third topic.
So let's
either
just,
one of them.
Then 6 is Pan, 7 Jadeja, and rest obviously are going to be
Jadeja
bowling.
slash Akshar.
So
Yeah.
basically, the point of discussion here is the number 5 slot.
But 5, you already have 2 people fighting for the 5, na?
That's what
KL
I'm
and
saying.
Shreyas.
No, Acha, you're
Would you
not talking
want
about
to have-
Ishan Kishan now.
Would you want to have Shreyas Iyer a part of that? That's my question.
Okay, now even Shreyas Iyer is in the same boat as Ishan Kishan.
Yes.
Same boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
If he does well in Duleep, it's not going to be easy for him to come back. Because KL Rahul, let us be very honest about it. Even in test matches, he's also not done well. I mean, he missed England because of he missed 4
Injury,
tests.
injury.
4 tests.
He played the first test,
And
did
he
well. there.
last
Yeah.
10 tests in the summer. That is one thing you'll have to debate upon.
See,
Is KL Rahul going to last? Is Shreyas Iyer again? That
That's
short
fine.
ball problem.
No,
Short ball problem, what if he again
one
comes
point-
out?
There was a difference between Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer here. What I feel is at that point also, I think it was more about setting an example, and because it was at the same time of Ishan Kishan, and Shreyas and Ishan sort of are of the same staggered players. So you can sort of, if you're going harsh on Ishan Kishan, you can even go on Shreyas Iyer. But at that point also, I remember he played one game during the league stages before the tour. Before the England series started, because he was told to. I'm not talking about what his attitude was or whatever it was. Then to actually give him a punishment because he was injured, because he's played the semi-final also after that. So he played twice, and on the other hand, Ishan Kishan didn't even play once. He didn't even make himself available. So I think at that time they were harsh to Shreyas Iyer. He still played. And I feel if he even he doesn't walk into the side, but if he performs in the Duleep Trophy, he would be in the squad for sure. But he would also play, he could make his case in place of KL Rahul if he has a good Duleep Trophy.
See, my point here is that you are going to select your 11 for the matches against Bangladesh and New Zealand, keeping in mind the Border-Gavaskar trophy.
Just
That's
one
going to
pacer,
happen.
one spinner.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the bowling department here, because that will change according to the
Yeah,
conditions. In Adelaide, you might want to play 2 spinners, or in Goa, you might want to play 4 seamers there. So those changes definitely will happen. Like Ashwin will play all the matches in India, but he might not play all the matches in Australia. If we talk about the batting order, I think if there's one person who is not really sure of a place in the middle order, I'm not talking about the 11 here, I'm talking about the 15 or 16. It's Shreyas Iyer. Because you also have to look at the way Shreyas Iyer's performance in those 2 test matches against South Africa, in which he did not
But
do
there
well.
nobody did well apart from
Except
KL
KL
Rahul.
Rahul.
Yeah, except KL Rahul.
And
KL
Rahul
Rahul
Nobody.
and obviously Virat Kohli.
Nobody did well. there.
Virat, okay, he did well there also, but see,
And in this discussion, we are forgetting the main person, Sarfaraz Khan.
Yeah, obviously.
And that's why I'm saying no chance of a Ishan Kishan.
So basically, middle order is jam-packed.
Jam-packed. That's why Ishan Kishan
And someone will have
make
to
it.
miss out.
Either Jurel or Kishan. If Jurel is dropped, it will be very harsh.
see, it is going to be very. Ishan Kishan is RLWL in the ticketing system of railways. He's remote location waitlist. I don't think he
I
is.
was about to ask the full form.
See,
of
there
it,
is.
actually.
If you look at Dhruv Jurel, he is PQWL, pooled quota. So he's the pooled quota waitlist where, okay, if somebody gets injured, then I think he can slot back in. But with Rishabh Pant's arrival, everybody is in waitlist.
Yeah, that's a
At this point in
But see,
time.
if India are taking 17 or 18 members for Australia, see, mind you, it's a long tour. After that, India are going to play a few
And-
T20s also.
No. You're coming directly
Achha,
back to
you're not
India.
playing any T20s, okay. Yeah.
Which is why the Border-Gavaskar trophy, looking at the comments that Nathan Lyon and Pat Cummins have made, it's a sure short sign of desperation. I mean, if you look at it, this BGT is going to be very, very hostile for two reasons. One, Australia have not beaten India in a test series for 10 years now. 10 years. Even that long a streak didn't happen when England were also doing
Yeah,
it.
and then they beat you in the World Cup final also.
But that is different. We are mixing formats here. Test
WTC
cricket.
also for that matter.
WTC.
This whole core group of players in Josh Hazelwood and not Hazelwood, Stark, Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins has not won a BGT.
Yeah.
Stark has won, Hazelwood has won,
Nathan
Lyon
Lyon
has won. That was 2014. 2014-15, these three guys were still there.
Yeah.
Others, if you look at the whole batting order, no one's
No
won.
one has won, yeah. There
No
are
one.
only a few survivors left from that 2014 series.
Steve Smith.
But still they
2014.
captain.
Yeah.
when Clark
Steve
got
Smith,
injured.
726.
But
yeah,
I
and-
think they also have some issues to be sorted. They're still not sure about who would open for them and
Yeah,
who wouldn't.
yeah.
See, there is Khwaja.
No,
But who will
with
back up with Khwaja?
Yeah.
Who will-
They are going with Steve Smith and he is okay.
But
with
now
it.
he's dumbed down on
See,
that.
one
He's-
thing that has been like proven by the actions and quotes from both Pat Cummins and Nathan Lyon is that they are desperate to beat India, because
are.
until they beat India, they themselves know that they cannot be called as the best test team across the globe. That's the point. Despite being the current World
WTC
Test
holders.
champions, that's not
and
really
that too
happening.
beating India at their home, not even in India.
So that is why you are again looking at this BGT as a potential preview to the final. Okay, again a potential preview, but we don't know how South Africa will shape up.
And I think as far as the scenarios are concerned, for India, they have 10 matches remaining and they have to win 5
Please,
of their remaining
please
10.
check the video on Sports
Let them
Today.
watch the video. Na?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah, I'm
them
just
not-
Yeah.
giving one teaser.
You are having
So
news straight away
it
suddenly.
is simple. There are only two series remaining for three at this point in time remaining for India. Okay, you also have for Australia only 2 series remaining, and that is why when you look at it, it is going to be a huge challenge for Australia. They are actually much more vulnerable for the simple fact that India might win 5 tests at home, and they need only 5 tests to win. But Australia have not beaten India for 10 years. They don't know when the series is against Sri Lanka and they're going away to Sri Lanka. So that is why the one team that has really upset the entire apple cart, they are currently at the bottom.
South Africa.
West Indies.
West Indies.
Gaba ka ghaman toot
Oh,
gaya second
Shamar
time.
Joseph.
Shamar Joseph. He'll be the one that could have potentially derailed
But
Australia.
I've never seen him after that test, to be honest.
He did well in the second test.
5 wickets he took
But
in Guyana.
not in the IPL. He was picked. He came and
He was bad. Yeah.
Wide.
Dex, we have come to that. Don't worry. So that is what West Indies, South Africa. This test match was very, very important because South Africa, looking at it, had not won a single test match in 2024.
Yes.
Lost to India in Cape Town.
New Zealand 2-0.
2-0. This test was a draw. Now they have won. So now their next 7 tests are against relatively weaker opponents. 2 versus Sri Lanka at home, 3 versus Pakistan at home, 2 versus Bangladesh, but you don't know when is the date. So that is why it is going to be a huge situation that South Africa will give up for Australia.
Yeah, Shivam, you have something to
I have
say?
a question.
Yeah.
He was talking about Ishan Kishan, how we fit him in the 11 in BGT. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन कि जब धुरव जुरैल ऑलरेडी परफॉर्म वेल, ठीक है, तो हम क्यों ईशान किशन को फिट कर रहे हैं जबकि he was not played well?
नहीं
No,
नहीं
point
करना.
with Ishan Kishan is that you are actually looking at him as a backup. To be a part of the first choice 11, it's going to be very difficult for him because you already have Pant and
But
Jureal.
what he is also saying is right.
Why in
Yeah.
Test cricket?
He's saying that in Test cricket there is already Dhruv Jurel who's been nurtured. He's a young
Absolutely, I'm
one.
not going to deny that. My only point is that you are playing 10 test matches. Like after a long time, it is happening that there is going to be a lot of test matches that India will play in succession. And 5 of those are in a place wherein you've obviously won twice when you have gone there, Australia. But then it's never easy going to Australia. There is sometimes, the fatigue kicks in. Injuries can also happen anytime. Best example, the 2021 BGT, wherein India had multiple injuries, but the instances or maybe the reasons there were completely different. So just to make sure that you have a plenty options ready, there's no harm in having him in the squad. That's the point.
And anyway, one important point we are all forgetting, this is going to be your first 5-test BGT series.
Yeah, India and Australia
After
have
40,
never played.
of course you have played, but it's not come under BGT.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That you have never played a 5-match series under BGT.
Under BGT, you have played 5 test matches in the 60s and the 70s. I mean, the last time, I think it was 77, 78 that you
Last
played.
time India went, how many matches was that?
4.
All four.
All have been 4 tests.
I think this time we are more prepared.
But
I
that
feel
is-
that India this time are underprepared.
That is what
primarily
most
because
of
of
our
the batting.
That is what most of our family members are like. Not they're concerned. I mean, India will lose this series. India should win 1 test. I think India will lose 3-1. I don't know why suddenly we are having this negative thing. India might not do well in the BGT.
Last time that was a COVID time and Rohit was not.
Rohit came in 2 tests.
But he
That
did
was then
well,
18, 19.
That was
Virat wasn't there. This time Virat and Rohit both are there. Bumrah will be there. But again, we don't know injuries.
See, 2 reasons which are actually making me worried about India is that one is obviously your batting is pretty much over reliant on Yashasvi Jaiswal for that matter, because you look at the England series also. Yes, Gill did well towards the latter half of the series, but it was Jaiswal throughout. Secondly, and I think it's a different point to be very honest, Smith and Manas are yet to hit their peak in the last 1.5 years or so. They have been like, on and off with respect to their form. And India series, it might just be the case for them, hitting those big
See,
runs.
There are 3 things that I'm worried about here. Firstly, I feel that Australia are coming much more hungry, and it's not the same. Last time I remember, since last 2 times, once it was whatever they were in a sort of a transition. Last time, okay, you had Smith and Warner back, but this time I feel they are not going to be since few years it's been like that Australia is sort of becoming a little better as far as people are concerned. They're not that harsh. I think this time it's not going to be the case. This time first they have silenced us in Ahmedabad. Now it could be the BGT, and second thing is that the fast bowling. This time I feel firstly it's going to rely a lot on Siraj. I think Siraj.
Bumrah.
No, Bumrah. Why I'm not saying, because Bumrah we know what he can give. We know what to
There's
expect
Shami
out of
also.
him. Shami, I'm really scared about the fact that I just hope that he comes good after his injury.
See, he'll have 4 venues where he's going to do well. Okay, 4 venues there. Perth, where he took his career best haul, 6 for 56
Yeah.
at Optus. You've got the ping ball test. Shami couldn't bowl because he got that broken arm in the second innings. That's why he couldn't bowl. Then you got Bumrah, who didn't play in the ping ball. Or did he? Oh, he played in the ping ball test.
Yeah.
Obviously, he did.
He
So
didn't play the
Bumrah-
second last.
No, he played Melbourne, but he didn't play Sydney because he got that.
Yeah.
He played Sydney, he didn't play Brisbane.
Yeah.
Bumrah in full fitness. Siraj stepped up in both the occasions.
Siraj, that's something a lot will depend on him, because batting you already are a little 50-50.
See, with Australia, you know your batting order. Khwaja is there. There's one question mark at the top order. Who will partner Khwaja?
Marcus Harris, most likely.
Which will be a disaster for Australia. Then you've got Manas Labuschagne at 3, Steve Smith at 4. You've got Travis Head at 5.
You can
You've
actually
got
have-
Cam Green at 6. 7 is Alex Carey.
Mitch Marsh at 6.
Mitch Marsh.
Mitch
or
Marsh.
Cam Green.
Over
either
Cam
one.
Green.
Mitch
No,
Marsh
no.
was their first choice all-rounder. He has been
Is
the
there
past few matches.
is there a provision where you can fit in both Cam Green and Mitch
No,
Marsh?
no.
That happened now when Steve Smith opened the innings against opened in the matches against New
Oh,
Zealand.
then
was
that
the
means
point,
if
na?
that is the case,
They
then
won't do that.
You
They'll
might
come
have
full
Cameron
throttle.
Green opening the innings.
could be. That is a good thing. So if
That's
Green
something
opens,
the opening isn't even settled right now.
Khwaja, that is the only guy. Khwaja,
That's
Green.
their only point of concern. That's
Yeah.
it.
See, Khwaja, Green, Labuschagne, Smith, Head, Marsh, Carey, Stark,
Hazelwood.
Cummins, Hazelwood, Lyon. That's my 11. Automatically for Australia, that's my 11. So that is why you look at it, Perth, Optus. Australia have a slight edge because they're pacier, bouncier condition, but India could do well. They have done well on pacey, bouncy pitches in
And
the
that's
past.
where, like, if we have to talk about India's maybe 11, so you'll have Jaiswal, Rohit, Gill,
Virat.
Kohli, KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant,
Aksar,
Ravindra Jadeja.
I would say Aksar. Aksar is a good batter if you look at it. Test matches, I would say yes, it's
Okay,
better.
Ravindra Jadeja, then you have Shardul Thakur maybe, and then your 3 seamers.
Yeah, Siraj, Bumrah, Shami. Number 8 is
Thakur.
Shardul.
More than likely.
No.
Unless you want to try a bolter in Nitish Kumar Reddy.
No, he is not fit abhi
No,
to.
Reddy is not coming.
Yeah, he's actually not fit for Dulip Trophy. Also.
He isn't. So I don't think he's there. I think 8, yeah, most likely will be Shardul. Most
Okay,
likely.
let's take a few comments.
Yeah, let's take. So, Dhanush is saying how India will win WTC final. They never beat Australia in ICC finals. Yeah, you're true.
Someday things will be broken.
India has never beaten Australia in major ICC knockouts. If you look at the last time when India beat them in a knockout of a world, I'm not talking about Super 8, Super 6. No, semi-final, final. When was the last time India?
Semi-final.
Quarter-final was 2011.
11.
2011 quarter-final.
2007 semi-final T20
Semi-final
World Cup.
T20 World Cup. T20 World Cup. So yes, it's not as if India.
And that, if you counted Mohali, that was a virtual knockout.
No. That's a Super
2016, no? No.
And that was a virtual one.
Virtual, no, that's a virtual knockout. Everything else, it's in the spirit of the game and all that kind of argument. It's like that. But see, India has beaten them twice, and whenever they have done it, they have gone on to win the tournament also.
Yeah.
So
2023 was the
yeah, that shattered a lot of illusions. But see, WTC final, I agree, the odds are very heavily against India for one simple reason. You're playing at Lord's, the final. And Australia have lost only 3 times in nearly, if you look at it, 90 years.
80 odd, yeah.
90 years, you lost only 3 times there. Australia, 1934, they lost. After that, they didn't lose for 75 years. They lost in 2009, they lost in 2013. But then you started winning again. In 15 you won, in 19 you drew, in 23 you won. So that's why Australia hold the edge in Lords at this point. But yes, miracles can happen. Miracle happened on June 29th.
Yeah, miracle has happened in the last 2 times also when you have won the quizzes, no?
That was a miracle.
Yeah, that was a miracle only.
Now we have decided
That was a
what
joke
will
for
happen.
you. West Indies versus South Africa were how by Dex have done the full video.
Yeah,
You
please
can check
watch
that
that
out. But
video.
yes, West Indies have not won a series against South Africa for 32 years now, and it will only extend. 1992 one-off test. Anders is asking me why teams like New Zealand, West Indies have such a poor test record against South Africa. Yeah, it beats me also. Why these 2 teams have a horrible record? I mean, imagine this 2024 New Zealand won a series against South Africa for the first time. 80 years they tried, but they didn't win. They have won now.
New Zealand have a poor record against Australia
Everybody.
also. For that matter, everybody.
New India, they have a poor record against India also. Pakistan, they have a bad record. They have an even record against Sri Lanka, but they have a bad record against England. Terrible record, in fact, they have. So that's
New Zealand have never been good travelers.
they have not been good even at home also,
Yeah,
if you look at it. Priyanshu saying, Cummins, Lyon, Hazelwood all saying that they have unfinished business. Give your prediction for BGT -3 to Australia. Also, I calculated multiple. I think South Africa are playing WTC final versus India. BGT predictions, yeah, it's too early. We still have 2 months to go.
Yeah,
It's November end. November 22 to 26 is
That
the
would be
first.
3-1. I wouldn't say in favor of whom, but yeah, 3-1.
What's your prediction?
I am tempted to go 3-2.
Pawan? India, Australia, who will win?
He was
India.
But what score prediction? Good morning. Good score prediction.
Yeah, you are a producer, you cannot.
Yeah, I know.
You cannot.
Your tea is
Acha,
gone. Your
sure,
tea is
sure.
cancelled.
Yeah, what are you
I think
doing?
India 3-2.
3-2.
Okay, for
3-2
me,
or maybe, yes.
Although I think I would go 3-1 for simple reason. Maybe in Sydney you might get weather.
so you're 3-1 in favor of?
I'm not saying so.
Maybe
You're not?
2-2.
No prediction.
No prediction.
So I'll also hold my.
Because I think Sydney you may see rain.
Please,
and most of the
rain,
times the tests end in a draw there.
I'll also hold my
Okay.
horses.
Maybe 2-2 or 1 is
2-2 to India retain the BGT then.
Oh.
2-2
Yeah.
is
2-2 India. See, I see India not winning in Perth, but I see India winning in Melbourne and Brisbane. I don't think they're winning this time. I think they can win in Adelaide.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So I think that's
Yes,
about it.
let's.
That's about it at this point.
Yeah.
South Africa has an even better record at Lords than Australia. Yes, I think they've lost only once there in history. No, I mean ever since readmission, I'll just say.
Yep.
we are doing dugout.
Yeah. So, well, it's a Sunday. They're all enjoying at this point.
Okay then.
Yeah, so you guys enjoy your Sunday. Yes, I know it's a slight lull, but we will bring you a lot of activities in sports, the latest news. Now, I think even Buchi Babu's ended. Or it's we'll keep you updated with the DPL, what's happening.
Yeah,
Shashwat will be your eyes at the ground at the DPL, Delhi Premier League, a 10 over match.
I in
today.
fact met somebody yesterday. He told me that he watches us every day.
Who?
So yeah.
You're gonna tell us, or it's a video you're doing later on?
No, I'll do. I don't.
I hope it's a big guy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. So thank you so much,
That's
folks.
why I'm not naming him.
Okay, from me, Sid Gulati and Shashwat, that's bye-bye. Subscribe to Sports Today, gentlemen, for all the latest news and analysis, and show some love every day. Bye-bye.